Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me fix your angle just a smidge. Today I am filming my top 10 fall favorites. Top 10 is we're gonna use very loosely. Okay. I hope that y'all can be patient with me. I tried to narrow this down. I had a whole 4 videos on TikTok about fall favorites, and I was like, I need to put one on YouTube and talk a little bit more about it because I can talk a little bit longer on YouTube, you know? But I was also like, girl, you gotta narrow it down a little bit. So I did. I tried to at least. Okay, so we're just gonna get into it. The first thing that I wanna talk about that is a fall favorite are 3 of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Okay, I'm sure you can guess which ones they are. First, we have Modern Renaissance because it is a fall dream. I have a tutorial using this. It's actually my first YouTube tutorial ever. So when you go watch it, don't cringe too hard. But you have beautiful orangey red tone shades. You've got some warm pinks, some warm neutrals just in general. I love this palette, and it is a staple that I pull out for fall every year. Okay, then we also have the Sultry palette, another one that I love to pull out this time of year. This one is harder to use, but the shades are just, there's something different for fall. That's why I like them. It's a little something extra. I love these two. Oh, so pretty. And then, you know, those two as well. So pretty. I'm going to say that so many times. But, yeah. I don't know that I have a look with this palette, but if y'all like one, let me know. So yeah, ABH Subculture. You can get this at TJ Maxx. Do not spend full price on it. And then the last ABH palette is Sultry. Y'all knew I was going to talk about this one. This was a holiday collection. I don't know that you can get it anymore, but if you have it, pull it out for fall. It's a cool tone dream. Okay, and I also have a tutorial using this on my page. I am obsessed with this palette. The shimmers in here are just absolutely stunning. Again, would it be fall if I didn't just... That's my more cool tone palette. Sultry's a little bit more fun, and then Modern Renaissance is a little bit more just warm neutral, which, duh. Okay? Then my second fall favorite, we have my token red lip for fall, and it is with the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. We have the shades Havana Night and Miami Fever. I swatched them really close together to show you what I do. I put Havana Nights down first, the dark red, and then I put Miami Fever in the center and blend them together, and it just gives me the perfect ombre maroon red lip for fall. I am seriously obsessed with it. So good, so good. And if you pick these up during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, good for you, because they are amazing. Favorite lipstick formula, liquid lipstick formula by far. Okay, then my token brown lips for fall. I'm so hoping that I still can wear lipstick this fall. I'm so worried that I'm not going to be able to. Like, wearing a mask, wearing lipstick is hard, but I love fall lipstick. It's like my favorite thing in fall. So I have my brown lips now, and here I have like a true brown lipstick, and it's not True Brown K from Kylie Cosmetics. I do like that one. I don't love her formula. I prefer this one. And this is from NARS. It's the Power Matte Lip Pigment and Done It Again, and it's just a beautiful chocolate brown. This is so pretty on. It's like warm, but not too warm. It's just a good undertone. I really, really like this. And then my other brown lipstick love is Dose of Colors Cork, and here Cork is swatched. It's very warm. I like to mix these together. Of course, you probably already knew that. It's just, they're so pretty, and these are both great formulas as well. They're a little less, well, I think all of these are great. They're not super drying. They are going to be matte. The one that's going to transfer the most is going to be that NARS, but it's a good formula. I will say that. Okay. Then, still in the category of lips, but we're on to number 4 now. Item number 4 would be my token nude lip for fall. And it is the Dose of Colors lipsticks in More Creamer Please and No Shade. These are both very warm. Here we have More Creamer Please, and then we have No Shade. and I tend to layer these together. I just love them. They are my go-to fall combination because, like I said, they are warm, and I tend to like a warm lip with a warm eye during the fall. So they're beautiful, and they're creamy lipsticks, so they're not going to make my lips as dry. If my lips are dry from wearing liquid lipstick so much, I like to pull these out. Last section of lips are going to be number 5, and this is my purple lips for fall. I have ABH Sad Girl. This is one that is just, it's different, okay? It's purpley, it's got a little bit of a metallic, but it's very, very pretty. ABH is not my favorite lipstick formula, but I do like this shade a whole lot. It's just something special. So, my favorite other purple lip, the one that I have used, I used it in a TikTok live, and this is probably the one that I get the most questions about when I wear it. This is Dose of Colors Mood, and it's like a warm purple, but it's beautiful. A purpley mauve, I guess is what you would say. And it also dries down. I really like this formula too, but those are my favorite lip combinations for fall. Then we have favorite number 6, okay, and that is going to be a good rosy red cheek. I love a good rosy red cheek in fall, and so these are my 3 favorite blushes to achieve that. First, we have Clinique Colourpop, and you can tell it's just a beautiful rosy red. This is a very buildable formula, so it starts off very sheer when you put it on, and you can build it up. I mean, that's a heavy swatch for sure. I love this formula, so good, and I really, really love this color. This is one that I keep in my kit for weddings all the time as well. Then we have the Ciate London Marbled Lights in Burnt. I actually got this in a Boxycharm. This one has a little bit more of like a shimmer sheen to it, so I like to use it as a topper on top of that Clinique one, and they just go beautifully together, in my opinion. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you the inside. It's just a marbled blush. And then the last one, this is from Becca, and this is Nightingale. I actually got this at a TJ Maxx, so check your local TJ Maxx. This is what it looks like on the inside, and y'all, this is so pretty. It again has a little bit of a sheen. This one is very pigmented, but this is just, when I wear that Mood from Dose of Colors, I love to wear this blush. It just ties the look together. It is stunning. And with a cool tone eye, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So those are my favorite red tone blushes for fall. Then I'm going number 7. This video is a hot mess, but y'all are used to me being a hot mess by now. Number 7, favorite number 7 would be my fall favorite foundations. Okay, I have 4, but just bear with me. Okay, my favorite is a combination that I use every fall, and I think I've used it in several videos. It is the Dior Forever foundation and the Hourglass Stick foundation. When I wear this combination, people constantly ask me, what are you wearing on your skin? Because it looks beautiful, and it has such great coverage, and it lasts all day. This is stunning, extremely full coverage. So if you have anything you need covered, this is gonna do it for you. And like I said, it lasts really, really well. Jaclyn Hill is the one that got me on this combination, and thank you so much for that because it is stunning. Then we have the JEWELZ Essential High Coverage Cream. I like to use this in the winter because it is a cream foundation. So for me, it lasts better in the winter, fall. Once the weather starts to change, I cannot use this in the summer. I will be a grease pot. But this is, again, super high coverage, and I like that full coverage look in the fall. During the summer, I want a little bit less, but in the fall, I love a good full coverage look. I don't know what it is about that. Like, I think it's just, it takes me back to like old school makeup vibes, but it's a good vibe. A little bit more glam. And that's what I think of this. Like I said, if you have oily skin, you're probably not going to like this except for in the fall and winter, but I do like it. It's also extremely hard to find your shade, but if you find it, you will like this. And then the last one is a more recent thing that I bought is the NARS Long Wear Natural Radiant Foundation. What a name. A lot of people talk about this and love it. I like it. I have to mix it in the summer and in the spring, but this fall, I'm going to be wearing this on its own and it's going to be looking good. So I'm so excited about it. It is a radiant finish. It doesn't make you look greasy, but it makes you look dewy and healthy. So I am excited about that as well. And then we have highlighters. I don't know what it is about these highlighters that make me feel fall. I honestly don't, but I really love these particular highlighters in fall. So I have my two Smashbox palettes, the pearl and the gold. These were in collaboration with Casey Holmes. When you open these up, you have 3 different highlighters in each. You have turn it up pearl, crank it up pearl, and then turn it on. So blow a fuse. I don't know which way it goes. Turn it up, crank it up, blow a fuse. I think. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to swatch them for you. You can see this one is just a very pretty shimmer. I like to use this as an inner corner all the time. Then you get one that is just a little bit more of like sparkle, okay? And then you get one that is like straight up, it's not glitter, but it is definitely more sparkly. And so you can layer these however you want. I really love these because they don't emphasize texture at all on my skin. So that's why I think I like these so much. Something just fell at my house and it kind of spooked me, I'm not gonna lie. I watched a TikTok about this girl finding a man in her attic, and ever since then I feel like somebody's living in my attic. Nobody is, but I feel like they are. Anyway, my alarm system would catch them, but still. Anyway, these, sorry, now I'm distracted. This is the gold palette, and I'll swatch it too. There they are in the same order. Oh, girl, what a good swatcher. You can totally see those. But they're the same thing. One's a little bit softer, and then they get a little bit more sparkly and glittery each time. I really, really like these. Okay, and then another highlighter that I like to pull out in the fall. Maybe it's because I got it for Christmas one year, and so it makes me think of like Black Friday shopping and getting it for Christmas. I don't know. But it is the Jaclyn Hill primarily champagne pop, but this is the trio that I have that I like to pull out because it has a coppery shade, champagne pop, and then pearl. And y'all know what this looks like. Champagne pop is a stunning highlighter. Like, it's just beautiful, okay? Pearl, obviously a little bit more white and bright. And then the coppery shade, which I like to use as more of an eyeshadow or a blush topper. But this, again, just screams fall to me. I think it's more of like that goldy champagne tone, which I do like, but they lean a little bit more gold. I think that's what I like for fall. It's a little bit more warm. Then we are on to number 9, which is going to be contour favorites. During the fall and winter, I pull out my contour palettes. I don't know what it, like I said, I don't know what it is. It's just a different vibe for me. I like a little bit more of a structured look. Not something that's just so blown out and like bronzy goddessy. I like something a little bit more structured. So I like to contour a little bit more in the fall and winter. So I pulled out my 2 favorite contour palettes. This one is from Tarte. It's the Park Avenue Princess palette. And there is the inside. You've got your contour shades, but you've also got some brightening shades. I really, really like this one. It's probably my favorite by far that I have. But I also pull out my Shade and Light from Kat Von D because, again, you have your brightening shades and then your contour shades. So I am not a fan of contour palettes. Y'all may or may not know that about me. I think that they're kind of pointless for most people because you can literally, majority of people are only going to use 2 shades out of here. You're not going to use this whole palette. However, I have them for clients, and then I also fake tan, so I'm a variation of shades all the time. And like I said, during the fall and winter, I do like to pull these out. All right, number 10. We're at the end, but don't get too excited because you'll see why. My number 10, I pulled out 2 of my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collab palettes. I also have tutorials with these palettes. I pulled out the Ring the Alarm. I just uploaded a video to TikTok using this palette for an eye look. This just screams fall. Like, I really don't need to show you any more than just looking at that, and you can see why I pulled this out in the fall. Warm tones, purples, cranberries, it all just works together, and it literally looks like a fall leaf threw up right there. Okay. And then I have the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous, and I really like this one too because, again, you've got some warm tones, you've got a beautiful olive green, you've got some yellows, mustards that we love, and some golds. So again, just another great option for fall in my opinion, and I like to use these in conjunction as well. So I pull those out, make myself use them because they're just fall vibes. All right, and then I do have an honorable mention, okay? These aren't necessarily like favorites, but I am pulling them out and making myself use them this year to decide if I want to declutter. And they just give me fall vibes, so I am going to talk about them and I am going to use them. So let me know if y'all want to see any of this stuff in tutorials for fall coming up. I have the Urban Decay palettes. I have Naked Honey and Naked Heat. Obviously, you'll know why. Heat is obviously a little bit more warm in tone, but these are naked palettes, so they're a little bit more muted as far as the tones are concerned. This is not an extremely warm palette, but it's neutrals that lean warm. And then I also have Naked Honey, which is the same way. It is not extremely yellow, but it is a neutral that leans slightly yellow. So I want to pull these out and I want to make myself use them, and I want to see what I can create with them and how they work together. So let me know if y'all want to see a video over that. Those are my honorable mentions. But thank y'all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social medias and check out the videos that are on both sides of me. And let me know what y'all want to see next. You want to see more tutorials that are fall content? Do you want to see more tag videos? You want to see more favorites? Let a girl know and I will try to do it. So thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Be sure to be subscribed and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye guys.